Hello, my fellow mortgage professionals. It's Uncle Aaron, CEO of My Mortgage Trainer, and I just wanted to take a short moment of your time here to discuss a topic that's pretty important. It's a topic that matters greatly in your attempt to be a success in anything that you do. In fact, it's a critical function on your road to success that's ironically littered with failure. And I'm talking, of course, about a very important function known as effort. Have you ever stopped to think about how much we create for ourselves or keep ourselves from having by the amount of effort that we choose to give? I mean, when you go after something with an attitude that is focused on what you want, right? You can easily overlook the obstacles that can clutter your mind and cause you to stop, in your tracks. And one of the best ways for you to check on your level of effort is to ask. I mean, be honest, check your attitude toward what you're doing and ask yourself how you feel about your effort. You might find that you need to refocus for a moment before making that next call and giving it the effort that your client deserves. Effort, you guys, it's what you bring to the table when it comes to achieving your goals. It's your ante in the big poker game of life. And little effort, little return. Big effort, big return, right? So too many times I see MLOs who get to the point where they feel as if, their efforts, they're just never going to pay off, no matter what they do, no matter how hard they work. And most of the time you'll find that these very same people aren't really giving the effort necessary for success. And then ultimately they quit, and they'll probably cite various influences outside of their control. Blame is usually placed everywhere but where it should be, on them. Now I can tell you this, not putting forth, effort, that is a surefire way to get exactly what you're working towards. Nothing. I've caught myself saying that I'd rather see, a MLO or a salesperson, make a poor attempt at effort than no effort at all. But, if I'm being honest here, which I am, that's a pretty poor way to view this, because giving our best should always be our go-to attitude towards anything that we do. Now I looked it up, and Webster's dictionary defines effort as, let me get this right, a conscious exertion of power, hard work, a serious attempt to try, something produced by exertion or trying, effective force as distinguished from the possible resistance called into action by such a force, and lastly, the total work done to achieve a particular end. So effort matters in everything you do or are involved with. It's not just the initial effort, though. It's the maintaining of that effort that also has merit. For example, think about all the things that can go wrong without you maintaining effort. Without effort, from both parties, like in a personal relationship, like a marriage, then that relationship is always at risk. Without making an effort to reach out to your clients about the products that you offer, you could lose them to a competitor who does make the effort. And in essence, you can't do or keep anything without making an effort. Now, I want to read this quote to you from Theodore Roosevelt, and notice when I read this that he doesn't necessarily honor the most successful person, right? He kind of honors the person who has the courage to make an effort in the first place. So let me read this to him. I'll pull this over. Quote, "It's not the critic who counts, right? Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbled or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes short again and again, who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions, and spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat." End quote. I love that quote. It speaks volumes to me. And it has so many different meanings or uses, in life. In essence, what he's saying is, quit standing on the sidelines and get your ass in the game. My advice to you when you get in the game, though, is to give it your best effort. Really leave it on the field and enjoy the good feeling that you'll get from knowing that you gave your best effort. Good luck, my friends, and keep charging.